We're gonna do.
Crap!
But we'll be there Saturday and Sunday.
I want to go to Vernal, but I don't want to. I'm supposed to replace my tires later this year, not in the spring. That's the problem.
Well, come out and ride with Steve.
You would love.
I might.
Yeah. Ride with Steve and drive Steve.
I might come out. Yeah.
It'll change your life.
We booked our place today, so if
you'll void your warranty.
Fuck all of you.
No, Vernal Rock Rally, like most of the like you'd be fine on a lot of the trails.
I know. I'm.
Hey, this is Mike, also known as JK Trailfinder, and you're watching the Trailhead Podcast.
Rev it up, let it roar, feel the ground shake. Pedal down, dust flying, no time to waste. The trailhead's calling, engine power on a roll. This is where trails start and stories unfold. On the starlit skies, where the wild things roam. Every trail a journey, every Jeep a home. At the trailhead, where the wild ones run, the dust kicks high and the day's not done. With the road wide open and the dirt in our soul, this is where trails start and our stories unfold.
Yeah.
Come on. Like we knew that. I mean, I could see them stacked up on the lot when I drive by the dealership in Castle Rock every time.
It's true.
I mean, if you have the money to put into them, they're really awesome.
Yeah, why not?
Well, when you come across someone giving away a set of portals, you let me know.
I got a guy for that. I got a guy for that. I actually got a guy for that.
You got a guy for that now?
Yeah, talk to Limitless OR. He's got the portal hookup.
All right.
Because he's running a Lexus on portals.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got a story about an Audi on portals.
Does he just have a hookup?
Yeah. Yeah, he gets it from Ukraine.
I believe it.
Wow.
All right.
They're wolf portals. They're called wolf portals. He's tried to teach me, and I just fell asleep. I've been
watching Portal Pros do all their testing. They're coming along.
So what have you seen since you've been looking at them? I mean, we looked at him for a hot second. He liked the idea of that too.
Yeah, the 74 welds are, that's the name brand to go with right now, but they're $20,000. The Portal Pros, I think their design is probably better, and they have been testing the crap out of them. They're running vehicles at King of Hammers with their portals on them.
Yeah.
So they're trying to put these things to the test, and they should be going into production soon, and their estimated price is $15,000. So, it's still pricey, but
yeah,
it's a lot. But if you look at if you could keep your 37s and stay on your stock axles, you have more clearance than you are with somebody on 40s that has to get Dana 60s. So it's kind of like girl math or like wheeler math. Like,
look how much I saved.
Look how.
A set of axles, a set of 60s, and 80s. There's $20,000 right there.
Yeah,
right.
If not more.
Run. Yeah,
I think the concern for me is the technology is so new, and it's more gears to break.
Portals aren't new. They've been around for decades.
Yeah, they've been on
in this format.
I'm gonna drop for 1 second. We'll be right back.
Okay.
That's what you said last week.
I know, right?
For this application.
For this application, right? Because I keep seeing every time I see them, in an off-road configuration, it's always these are our first designs, and these are the the ones that we came out with just last year, or that kind of stuff. None of it's kind of proven. It's been out there for a while in that arena. I want to see what happens after they beat them up for a while. It's a lot of little gears.
74 welds look good, but they're very high maintenance. It's like those
portals are high maintenance. I know that Marky Mark has to take his apart like every other weekend.
That's not pleasant.
That's not doable.
But he wheels. I mean, he's wheeling what we're doing in Jeeps on independent suspension.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, Portal Pros is trying to get around the maintenance issue with better tolerances and everything. So we'll see.
Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, if you could go 30,000, 40,000, that's fine. But if you have to tear them apart every 5,000,
That's dumb.
that's brutal.
Yeah. All right, Nathan, again, trying to prove me wrong. Unimogs and Humvees have been running portals for a long time now, he says.
Very true. Very true.
All right. Look, if you keep that shit up, Nathan, I'm not going to ask you back on the show. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
But you can leave voicemails.
He's our perennial. I love him for it. Awesome. All right. Well, let me see here. Let me hit the go live button for Instagram. Instabizzle is live. All right. I'm hitting all the buttons this time. I made sure I hit the right record button. I made sure that I hit the Instagram button. Everything's recording, so there's no lost footage this week. Welcome to the Trailhead, everybody.
Was there lost footage last week?
Needles on Trailhead.
Like 5 minutes. I started the Instagram feed, and then I realized I hadn't hit the other record button because now I have this whole setup over here, and I'm just like, well, that 5 minutes is lost to history. We come in on Bryan like, I don't know what you were talking about, but it's a very interesting cut. We'll leave it at that. I had a little bit of an issue with it. That episode will drop tomorrow, and then we'll get back on a regular schedule. So, awesome. Well, welcome everybody. How are we all doing? We got a full panel tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Excellent.
Hi.
Good.
We've got the 6-pack tonight.
We got the 6-pack.
Yeah.
It's working. I like
Strong.
it. Feeling it. Yeah. All right. Let's go around the room. Remember, people, not everybody knows, or not everybody does video. So who am I? I'm going to start left to right. We'll start with Pope and Randy. How you guys doing?
Great.
Great. How are you tonight?
Hanging.
Good. Not moving anywhere? You're not trying to escape the police to another county?
No, I'm glad that no, we're here today. We're fully in, we're really here today.
We're back at the Gem and the Misfits studio in Salt Lake.
Are any of us really here?
No, not really.
All right.
But yeah,
There you
no,
go.
sorry, we've been missing for a few weeks.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a very long time since we've actually been on a live show with the rest of everybody. So
I think it's just been a while since we've all been together as a group, really. Like, it's been kind of mishmashed here and there, and we had a show with Alyssa and Kerry kind of to get us back into the groove, and it's been a weird couple months for everybody. So I'm not giving anybody crap, and if anybody gives us crap, then it's the wrong podcast for you. I don't know what else to tell you. We life happens sometimes, and so it's good to have everybody back, though. We'll talk about if you broke anything in a minute. Next up on my list, though, is Mike Randall. How you doing, man?
Good. How are you, man?
Good. Welcome back, sir. I'm really enjoying this. Is your wife
It's
appreciating
like
getting rid of you for a couple
week
of
or
hours?
something?
No, it's very strange.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Alyssa. Alyssa, how you doing?
I'm good.
With an
She's
alcoholic
drinking
beverage.
tonight. She is drinking tonight.
cheers.
So nice.
I do sometimes. I just hide it in my thermos. This time I'm not.
I think all of us do,
Yeah.
really. And I know there's
This is
others
tough.
that do it.
Mm.
Yeah. There you go.
Cheers, Andy.
Yeah, but then I don't have to refill it if I just bring a jug.
I felt that way in my
That's it.
30s, and my liver has not forgiven me yet. Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, all 6 of my glass then.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's trying to be classy. All right. Good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you. You stay classy. One of us has to be.
Somebody has to.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Speaking of
I
180
got
degree
you guys.
difference, Brian, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are y'all?
You're spinning
Doing all right,
still.
Oh, I know. It's hot here today. It was a high of 65. Tomorrow's supposed to be
serious?
70. Yeah.
I hate you.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I mean, we had 50 today, so I'll take that. But
Nice.
yesterday we had 8 inches of snow. Yeah.
It was a little cold. in the morning. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I had to put on my Crocs instead of my flip flops to cover the toes up a little bit.
Do you have the little plow things that you put on the front?
No,
For if it snows? No. That's a shame.
no. What snow? What's that?
I hear you guys get it.
I don't get.
I hear people in the South and sometimes get it, and sometimes it happens out west, but not always. So, all right.
I mean, Alyssa'd probably get snow before we would.
I think Alyssa did get snow.
Maybe Northern Arizona did.
Yeah.
But Phoenix hasn't
Adjacent.
yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of. But like
Well, where
8,000
Kerry was
feet.
camping, it was snowing the other day.
Oh, cool.
What did you say?
Actually, I know like
Okay.
Where Kerry was camping last week,
Yeah.
it was snow. It snowed there this week.
okay. I don't know where he camped. But I know like Prescott
No, we're good.
and like Cottonwood and Camp Verde, like they all kind of got snow too. So like the high desert got snow.
Okay.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, all right. That leads right into it then. Hey, Kerry.
Hey.
Where did you camp, Kerry?
A rooftop tent.
I know it's got to be a little bit nicer. Although you had a pretty pimp setup. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta say. Although we did take some damage last week, so we're getting it all taken care of.
Oh boy. Anything significant or just?
The 4 latches on the rooftop tent all broke, which then caused everything to move, and the extrusion on the frame of the rooftop tent broke. So
no.
I sent pictures to Tough Stuff Overland, and they said, well, even though you're out of warranty, we're escalating this to upper management because this isn't right. So
Okay.
we'll see
That's
what they do
nice.
about it.
Tough Stuff
All right.
has some solid
Okay.
customer service. They have pretty good
We'll
customer
see.
service. Yeah. Well, good luck.
Let's hope so. I mean, they've been good with me in the past, so I'm hoping they take care of this. And if not, well, 4x4 Colorado's not that far away. So
There you go. See? All right. Let's see here. All right. Well, and then that just leaves me, and I'm actually the last person on the grid. So how y'all doing? I did not break anything this week. Luckily, there'll be some more updates though about my recent trip to the shop and the $1,200 that they charged me to remove and put my accessories back in from that engine work. And then they're also going to investigate the little bit of oil that I apparently am leaking still. So I'm on call this week anyway, so I can't go anywhere. But next weekend, we are definitely going to try to get the hell out of the house and get onto a trail someplace. Not Chinaman's or Ginseng or whatever it is, Mike, who just left.
I'll be right back.
That's all right.
Did you introduce Mike?
I did introduce Mike, so he's good. That's all right. I'm not surprised. He's left already.
I already
think I heard him
forgot,
say
so-
his kid was on the phone, so I got to be nice about it. Yeah, I'm not going to try to give him too much crap. All right.
I can't remember the beginning of the show already.
Great
I know
start.
it's already. I mean, seriously, it takes us a long time to get around the table these days. I like it though. I like this pack.
It's a good
All right.
That's great.
So, Pope, Randy, you guys broken anything on your last trip to Sand Hollow? You guys had a hell of a time out there, didn't you?
You guys did everything.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff. It was a packed trip.
We did 3 trails in one day.
Our
a lot.
last trip. We've been down there a lot.
We've been down there
We've
like
been
a
lot.
month and a month straight. Basically.
It's been a lot. So
Surprisingly, we haven't broken anything.
our last trip we did 3 trails. What was it? It was
We did double.
we did double, triple, but that was in the middle. We
We
started at what's that one? Dead Broke.
Oh, we did
so
Dead
we started
Broke.
at Dead Broke.
Oh,
Went to
you guys
double
did
and
Dead Broke.
triple. Yeah, we hadn't tried that one. It's pretty good. It's a good it's a great trail. It's short, so we chopped that up, and then we hit over to Double Sammy, and then we skipped over to 777, and then we dipped over to what's that other new one?
Dominguez Falls.
Dominguez Falls.
I got my.
I've never done 3 trails in one day, and we just went boom, 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 boom. That was fun.
It took us about
Lightweights.
4 hours.
4 hours to do all 3.
What? I was going to
We
ask,
filed
what
right
time did
through.
you start and what time did you end? It was 4 hours.
Like
4.
Yeah.
It was like 4 or 5. I think we
start-
clocked it at like 4 hours,
Yeah,
but
we
we didn't stop.
We met at like
literally
10
did
o'clock,
everything.
10:30, and kind of hit the trail at 11. We were off by like 3 o'clock. 3.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, when it's a small group,
But it
it goes
was-
quick.
When you're doing it with just the locals?
It was just 4 of us. We just didn't we stopped and if you needed help, you honked at each other, but we just kind of
we goofed around on a couple obstacles too. We stopped at the entrance to Chain Reaction and played on that.
Part of Chain Reaction.
And so there was this. It's when you're going out there and it's not an event, you can actually run these trails really fast. They're actually quite short.
You can do double Sammy in 30 minutes if you like.
Yeah, we did double triple in 35 minutes.
Yeah,
nice.
And it's such an easy time, especially when you already know the trails. So if you're first learning them, you take a lot longer. But I know double Sammy so well, I know optional lines that I take my own route when I'm playing out there. And there's just a little bit of, okay, that's really nice and fun. We get to go through this stuff really nice and fast, and we don't have to stop and help each other through every obstacle. So, not that we have a problem doing that.
No, we like doing that.
There's a time for that also. But this was one of those. This is just we had 3 Jeeps or 4 Jeeps.
4 Jeeps?
Yeah, it was just 4 Jeeps, and we just smoked through that stuff.
Lunch doesn't take an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Well, and we stopped at where
I don't know about that. You haven't ran trail with me. I bring out the timber tusk and I make tacos.
All right, that's fair, but
some days we want to do that kind of thing. But I think we had been at Winter 4x4 and sitting in long lines of traffic, hanging out with our friends, having a great time. But we were ready to just drive. So it was a good week. It was a good weekend. It was his birthday.
Yep.
Yeah, happy birthday!
What do you want to do for your birthday? And stuff?
I know you were there. I think we said happy birthday the last time, but I know you were cutting out, so you might not have heard it.
I thought it was something to the effect of dying in a fire. But
wow. Okay, yeah. That wasn't from here.
It broke
but
up really bad. That's.
It does. We'll have to go back to the tape.
Rude.
I'm sure it won't be edited at all.
But yeah, no, Winter 4x4 was great. It was a lot. It was really cool. We got to do a memorial run for Josh and Christina. That was probably the coolest thing we did all week.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
We ran Faulty Towers with 30. It was how many? 30?
It was 30
of us. Was it 30?
Yeah, it was 30.
And then we did the whole trail, and then we got up to the Wall of Doom, and we were able to have kind of a moment of silence, and we all got to tell stories. It was one of the most amazing. If we go to the top of a mountain and just celebrate our existence, because that was one of the most amazing, incredible experiences, being with all the people that just love them so much. There wasn't one person there other than 2 people that signed up for the trail and didn't realize what they were on.
It's oh my God, what did we sign up for?
We finished with the memorial. And this guy's this is kind of cool and amazing. So what happened?
Oh my God.
And we were
this is a very emotional trail. This is very emotional. I don't.
We didn't put 2 and 2 together, but it was a really great. It was amazing. It was good to see everybody. It's just been kind of a crazy week and stuff. With
Aaron kind of skipped over the fact that it was a memorial at the beginning. I don't know if he just.
Well, no, but we wanted to do it all up there. I think everybody knew what we were there for, except for those 2 people.
Well, that's what I mean, though. There was a number of people who were on the trail who signed up for it that weren't part of our group. That was, that's friends with Josh. Ed refers to us as the clique. The Steven and Aqua Jeep Girl and Pope and Randy and Mike clique.
Yeah, it was nice. It was one of the coolest parts of it. It was a really interesting week, but yeah, I would say it was successful and great, and now we're back.
Yeah. That's still really sweet, though.
Awesome. Well, welcome back.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was going to say that's still really sweet, because that doesn't show that this is just a hobby. It shows that this is a family too. So that was really cool for them to see that.
It is 100% a family. It was 100%. The off-road community is amazing, and it's shown itself in some really amazing ways in the last few weeks for us and for all the people involved with all that. And I am so grateful that we are in this community and that we get to share all these adventures together. It's really, really neat.
Yeah.
If there's been one silver lining, that's been the nice part to see. So.
And take more pictures of each other and not our stupid Jeeps.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what we did. We did a lot of taking a lot of pictures. Like, I can't believe how many. Like, it's funny. I was looking at our videos, and I think I got like 10 videos, but I got like 200 pictures of people.
Yeah.
It was the
That's
first
great.
time I've ever taken that many photos. I was like, it just is so important, the people we're with. So.
Well, and we usually, like she said, we have hundreds of pictures and videos of each other's Jeeps doing obstacles or, on the trail. But that's how we know each other initially. And now we're kind of, we're kind of like we need to be more people. So Randy's phone has people in it now.
I know.
Really
It's
weird.
not just dogs and Jeeps. I have people on there. But what's
I don't know
really
what that's
funny
like.
is we didn't take a picture of ourselves. Like, we didn't take one selfie of the two of us. We were out there. Like, we're in pictures with other people, but I was like, we got to be better with that too.
That's funny.
That's
Oh my
funny.
gosh. All right. One step at a time. One step at a time.
Yeah,
We'll
I
get there.
mean, we can't like change the whole Hot Mess Express tomorrow.
It's a lot of habit changing that has to happen very quickly.
So
Nothing's been broke. We've just been tightening bolts.
yeah, I'm gonna do some engine coil packs. Jem's just kind of been a mess ever since my rollover, and her engine just seems to be awesome. We're just gonna keep going until it
deuce of
explodes.
sarcasm? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
There it is.
like it's probably. I mean, we're gonna try coil packs. If that doesn't do it, then I've been having some.
I hear LS.
So we've been talking to a few different people, and I'm just trying to decide: is it an LS or a Hemi? Like, just
The
like
problem is
the
the
problem
JL.
is the JL. It's a JL, and it's hard to do. So, and everybody I've talked to said that just expect a year of like shaking it out. And his Hemi, he put it in, and we went out, and we're done. And I don't know. It's kind
Hemi. Do the Hemi.
Yeah. But I love this. I love an LS, and they sound so pretty.
You can get a Hemi, can't you? With the right muffler, you can make it sound right.
You can make it sound good, but it's not an LS. It's not an LS.
Right.
I think
like,
you can.
I don't know. There's just something about this. Like, every single person who drives up next to me, and I'm like, "Okay, what's your engine?" They're like, "LS."
Right.
And then I just, yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. It's not about what it sounds like.
I think the only thing about the Hemi swap that I want to update is to have it retuned down in Sand Hollow. It's basically tuned for either sea level or for Michigan. And it runs well, but it runs a little rich. And so it would be nicer to get that tuned. And then I also know that they're able to get even more horsepower out of it with the tuning place that Luna went to from Off-Road and Chill. So it might be fun to play with that.
And he wants to get the little things so he can open his exhaust a little bit and make it sound a little more rowdy.
Yeah, I want to get electric
It's a pretty
bypass.
tame, and it's a pretty tame.
Illegal in California.
But you know, when you get up to an obstacle and you like, he gets booed off obstacles now if he doesn't make a fuss enough. So,
Dude, that video was so funny. Oh my
I
god,
laughed so hard.
And I'm not even going to play it for our audience. You just have to go check out Pope's Instagram.
I approached it as a heel on purpose. I intentionally did not make a show just to be like, look what I can do. Yeah.
He didn't even push the gas pedal till he got up to the top, and he needed a little more
Yeah.
He literally took his foot off the gas, and it just crawled that obstacle whenever it was booing him. It was awesome.
It was really funny.
That's
I got the
hilarious.
reaction I wanted, actually.
You're a wrestling guy. You know what you're doing. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's awesome. You're not the only one that spent a lot of, he spent a lot of cash. You were thinking about spending a lot of cash, Randy. Are you sharing that information, Kerry? Although I've kind of outed you here in the moment.
And I'm not planning on spending much at the moment.
Oh.
We bought the Gladiator this week, and that's going to be it for a while. It's going to be a long-term project. We're not dumping tons of cash into it right away.
Okay.
But
Did I just out you? Like I usually ask about those things, like if I should share that information before we start, but
it's totally fine.
Okay.
I've heard that before from people. It's a long-term project, and the next thing you know, It's got a rooftop tent on it. It's got 37s. It's got a 3.5-inch lift. It's
next thing you know, it looks like you robbed a bank.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you robbed a bank. Yes.
The goal is to create relatable content. So take a period of time to get to different phases of a build.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Well, you also kind of have a content goal along with that Jeep, don't
Well,
you?
what's the like? Is it more for overlanding? Is it going to be more of an overlanding rig? Okay.
Yeah.
So like rooftop tent and
So initially, it's stock. It's a Rubicon. It can do a tremendous amount of stuff, and we'll go out. We'll take the ground tent. I'll do it that way. Then we'll get some kind of topper with a rooftop tent. That'll be like a phase 2, phase 3. Way down the road will be something, like an Alu-Cab, camper.
Okay.
So slow build, multiple phases to just kind of. I don't like it when someone gets a new vehicle, they drop 50,000 into it, and their audience just goes, "Well, we can't afford to do that. Is that what you need to go overlanding?" And so we want to try and make the content around that more relatable by trying to keep the build under control.
We don't know anybody like that. What are you talking about?
I don't know anything about keeping. There is not such thing as control in this house. There is zero control.
No, and I'm not even talking about you guys.
Do not do what we do. Do what
you still took. Yeah, no, I think
I took.
There are
what?
certain people in mind when you say that. Yeah,
It's still we're still in build in progress. It's a long-term build.
I mean,
it's a long-term build.
Have you finished yet, Pope?
No.
There you go. Then it's
I can
still in
name 10
progress.
things I want right now. Like,
I thought I was done. Then like 3 things came out that I need.
As long as there's one thing that you need, then the build is never done. So you can have all the wants you want, Randy. You just have to have at least one need that you have to justify it, and then you're good.
Okay. Well, I need an LS, but I don't.
See, there it is.
I need it. I'm not going to be mad at you, Randy. I have a CJ with an LS in it. I'm ready for it.
If you're committed enough to go through all the trouble, then do it.
They bought a house. They bought a house, JD. They bought a house.
Pretty committed to it.
I think their level of commitment has,
Yeah, that is a valid statement. Yeah.
We bought our Jeeps a house.
There it is.
The worst part about it is we bought our Jeeps a house.
It's not the money so much that I think would bother me. I think it would just be the time and energy to troubleshoot and shake the gremlins out. I don't have any patience for shaking the gremlins out of the Jeep that's supposed to work in my garage.
What if it's not your daily driver and you don't have
different
to
story,
depend
100%.
on it? It's a different story.
The problem is that we spent the last year shaking out the gremlins from the original build that we had. So this year we had a lot of spotty wheeling. Like all of a sudden we're wheeling a ton, or he's got his Jeep. I don't have my Jeep. Like we've been back and forth, and we just want to wheel. So it's kind of hard to imagine letting somebody have my Jeep for 4 months and then it take a year after that to have it be right. Now I'll be wheeling in it while that's what you're doing is you're shaking out the problems and the different things. But it's like, do I really want to, I'm already going to give my Jeep up for 3 to 4 months to get an engine swap. Do I really want to spend the next year so that I sound cute? I don't know if that's really not sound cute, but I don't know if I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So,
yeah. All right. Well, I feel like the only one not traveling or getting cool shit right now. And I feel very, I don't know how I feel about it. Well, I do know how I feel about it. Anyway. All right. Well, Alyssa, Bryan, did you guys break anything this week?
I did not.
All right, congratulations.
I don't think so.
Alyssa, I saw. Was that new footage or was that old footage of you climbing dirt?
No, that was new. That was last week.
Oh,
okay.
At Bulldog, yeah.
Right.
No, truck's good. Tesla has a nail in the tire, but not the truck, so it's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that just impacts your ability
The other
to. Well, yeah.
Ezra
daily
turned
driver.
1.
What?
Ezra turned 1.
He did.
That made my heart happy.
He's a big boy. He's 93 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
he's
gotta
right
wait.
here.
All right.
Yeah, as he said. Sit.
Happy
He's
birthday,
right here.
Ezra.
He says, "Happy birthday, happy birthday."
He's like, look, I don't know what your deal is with this camera thing and these people.
know.
Like, what?
Taking a piece of my soul.
I know.
Yeah, right.
And we did his DNA
My favorite
test.
is when my dog starts barking at himself.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh, did
gosh.
you?
Yeah, we did a DNA test just to get like his DNA and his health and everything. And it says 100% German Shepherd.
Of course.
I figured.
I mean,
But it got a lot
It's
of health
good to
results
know.
too. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
can forward that to his vet so they have all the health stuff. But yeah, it was like 100% German Shepherd, like with minimal inbreeding. And I was like, well, I just wasted $240 for nothing. But it's all good.
nah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you knew he was a German Shepherd. But it's the health stuff, right?
It
For
was
purebreds,
kind of
it's the
both.
health stuff.
It was like he doesn't
Yes.
have the KC whatever. I don't know. He doesn't have
The
like
papers.
yeah, like the papers, the licensing. And I was like, why not? Like, what if he does have a strain of something in there? So we did
Right.
it, and nope. He's
At the
Shepherd.
very least, you know.
He's
There you go.
a zero wolf.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
He
everyone that
looks
thinks
like
he's
a
a
wolf,
wolf. He's not from Yellowstone.
At least
So
you know there's minimal
disappointed.
inbreeding.
Yeah,
I mean, that's good for. I mean, that's just good for his health. So awesome.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it was cool. It
Yeah.
came back like with a lot of results, and it was pretty cool. I would do the Embark. A lot of people recommended the Embark
Yeah.
DNA test. So if anyone's looking
Yeah,
for one,
that's
I
what I
like
did
that
for
one.
Hades. So,
Yeah,
he's an absolute mutt. So I had no idea what he was. So they told me he was an Australian cattle dog when I got him, and he's a pit bull mix. So he is definitely he definitely had a different genetic makeup.
yeah.
All right. And Brian, you didn't break anything? Have you been wheeling to break anything?
I have not. I did not break anything yet. I trying to think. I did break something. It was a screwdriver, but I was,
Nice.
You gotta stop buying those Harbor Freight tools, bro.
you know,
You gotta spend
it was
spend money
actually
where
it was
good.
actually a Husky brand. It wasn't like
Oh, really? I'm not
Yeah.
really surprised by that though. Like I've never really trusted the Husky one.
I think Kate got her hands on it at some point, and
Oh,
I blame it on the wife.
Whoa! Wow!
She-
Shots
she-
fired.
She touched.
I
the
could have ran it
screwdriver
over
and
too at
ruined
some point. I could have ran it over too at some point.
I feel obligated to share this clip with Kate later.
Wow.
And let her know that you're.
Why?
talking
She's
shit.
listening. She's about to hear it.
Right? I was about to look at the chat.
Brian's about to get hit in the head in 5, 4.
You know,
As you see as you see the shit come flying across the screen. That's funny.
No, we had a great time in LA. There's a lot of electric vehicles in LA. Holy cow. Got to see Josie. We happened to go down to the San Clemente outlet mall. And
That's fun.
Josie.
they happened to have a Cars and Coffee, and Josie showed up, and Josie was there. We didn't even plan it. We got to say hi to her. The movie premiere was great. Raised a lot of money for Project Heal the Land, which was really good. And then drove back on Sunday. Was really
Awesome.
sad when we hit Barstow, and I wasn't making a right-hand turn to head out to Hammers. But
But you're going, aren't you? You're going next week, aren't you?
I think we'll be there we'll be there Wednesday. Wednesday
Well,
through
quit your
Sunday.
belly aching. One of us is going.
Yeah, and
You're officially our King of Hammers correspondent. Then you're gonna have to come back with some video and stories.
yeah, go hang out with Holly and the RPM guys, and say hi to Teton family, and
Do it. Take some videos. We'll play them. Yeah.
I will.
All right.
Because qualifying I think starts
Tuesday?
on Tuesday, I think, for Holly, and then
Okay.
yeah, so
Awesome.
starting to plan for EJS. So
Yeah, really. I got to talk to you this week. We just figured it out.
yeah, I mean we've got one trail already planned. It's a night trail. with sponsored by Tyree and Oracle on Wednesday. I'm trying to put together a trail for Monday afternoon for Behind the Rocks.
Oh, sweet.
So that we can do at least white knuckle in the dark.
Okay.
And then so it's starting to, those trails are starting to come together. That's all right now. We're in planning.
Yeah, it's this time of year usually is kind of at the edge of that. So, all right, very cool, man. Good deal. All right, well, now I know that it takes half an hour to go around the table for us to all get updated after we've been out for a week or two. Good to know. I will keep that in mind. Randy, I'm looking at you because you're my timekeeper from here on out for the rest of the for these shows, just so you know. All right. Real quick, I want to give a review shout out. We did get a review that came in December, but I have not seen it because the support ticket that I submitted to Apple has not been reviewed or responded to yet. But we did get a review. We're up to 21. And it's the review from JWW54321, which sounds amazingly original. Come on, Bryan.
Did you write that, JD?
No, but I really hope that this person signed up just for Apple, just to leave us a review, and like that would be awesome. I've listened since the beginning and really enjoy it. Finished episode 67 this morning and thought it was one of the best shows. Sitting in SoCal traffic, listening to number 72. So number 67 was our episode with Josh. We were talking about all the crap that we had gotten in 2024 and wanted for this year. So yeah, it's a good episode.
Fun episode.
That was a fun episode.
So thank you very much for the review. I did not see an email or a note about it. If you sent an email and it didn't come to me, resend it because we changed email providers. And I may have lost it. So I didn't get a review. But if you leave a review, send me an email or get a hold of me on Instagram, and I will get your name entered into a swag pack giveaway at 30 reviews, which now we're only 9 away from. We're so close. We're so close. So close. Leave us, and then everybody can stop hearing me bitch about it and complain about the fact that I still have all this stuff sitting in my house, and I think everyone will be happier for it. And Hades just saw Ezra, so I just got to grumble out of him. Uh-oh. That's fine. Oh, you're fine. No, I just he knows better.
Hi, Mark. Mark said hi to Bowser.
Hi, Ezra.
Say hi, Mark.
Hi, Bowser.
See, Ezra. I know you can. I know you don't like it. All right. Also, want to remind you to leave us a voicemail, 719-408-0132. Our prolific voicemailer did leave us a voicemail for this week. Let's play that out real quick.
Sterling Archer's voicemail. Please leave a message.
What? Finally, a non-idiotic greeting. Sterling, I want an update, so call me the instant you get this mess.
The voicemail box of
Sterling Archer
is full. Goodbye.
Idiot.
Hey, Trailheads. It's Friday, driving into work here. I was just thinking about some stuff for my Jeep and the podcast tonight. So I was thinking I'm going to need some new tires here coming up soon. My only real regret with the way I built my vehicle out is that I have 20-inch wheels on this thing, so I don't get as much sidewall as I would like. I wish I would have had like a 17 or an 18. And that really came down to I found such a good deal on those wheels when I was starting off that I couldn't really pass them up. That's really my only regret there. So I was thinking for the rest of y'all, is there anything that you did that, looking back on it now, you're like, oh, I wish I would have done that differently, or maybe you went back and corrected that already? Interested to see what your thoughts are on the show tonight. Also, I hear JD's got some pretty exciting interviewees lined up for the 2025 year for the podcast. So excited to see how that works out too for y'all, and hopefully we can finally get those reviews up to where JD can finally give away all that stuff he's been storing at his house. So I think that's all I got for now. Hopefully I can catch you guys tonight on the show. Thanks.
I mean, thank you, Nathan, because you made me check a different method of getting at the reviews today. So even though I still can't see them like I should be able to, I did check to see.
Yeah, but I don't care how good of a deal it is. 20-inch rims are not a deal.
No.
Well, you gotta have the 20-inch blades.
What depends on the application. On my F350, the 20-inch wheels are perfect with the 35-inch tires.
Yeah.
Only on an Impala.
Nathan, you're in the chat. Tell what was the deal? Was it like really good deal, like you couldn't pass up the deal, or was it just like what you could get at the time? Because I can't knock you for that. I also can't knock you if it was just like such a deal, but at the same time, you have plans to get rid of them.
The weight of a
Unless you
20
can-
versus a 17 or an 18 is like astronomical. Like if you're gonna, it depends on you. He has 20-inch wheels, but he has 42-inch tires.
But mine drives a lot nicer than with a truck with 42-inch tires and a 17-inch wheel. It lights a lot smoother ride.
So it depends on your tire, but I think that depending on what you're doing, that's a
Well,
lot.
I agree. If you're running 40s, then 20s are absolutely fine. But you know, 37s, 35s, 38s.
You need sidewall.
Stick with the
Yeah, you need.
I think
you
we've
need
all
your
made
sidewall.
Yeah, we've talked about it plenty of times before. I think we've all had that whatever it was that we bought that first time, and then we got out there and we're just like, that was the worst thing for me to get, or at least it wasn't the best thing for me to get, and now I'm gonna have to replace it at some point.
Mopar lift.
Mopar lift.
Yes.
There it is.
He's had a Mopar
Wow,
lift.
that was a quick response. That was a very
Biggest piece of
unanimous.
shit you could ever throw on your. You actually downgraded from the factory quality to put that piece of garbage on. It drove like garbage after that. It was really nice stock. Then you put the Mopar factory lift, and it was a piece of shit.
The joints are like hockey pucks.
Yeah.
And the springs were like cinder blocks.
Mhm.
I mean, it was just a horrible experience. Apparently, they've got better shocks now, but still, I mean, you lost articulation. They bound up like crazy. I mean, big mistake. But it's about the warranty. No, it's not. I bought into that bullshit and
fuck the warranty.
Yeah, like
It's
nobody
garbage.
here likes
It drives like
JD.
yeah. Warranties can fuck off.
This guy does. It saved me $7,000 in engine work, so fuck you. This guy does right here. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was it. I mean, and a lot of us made that mistake. So
Yes.
at least it's not just me. So
yeah,
but
Okay.
that was probably my biggest. And then once, you know, and you'll see that online. People, what lift should I get? And you'll have a bunch of people like, I love my Mopar lift. It's like, then you've never ridden in a Jeep with good suspension.
Right.
But once you do, game over. You're like, oh, this is what it's like.
Well, that's what it
Mopar
was.
likes that. I don't even think Mopar likes that lift. It's like, hey, let's try and sell this guy on this lift, and now let's sell it. Now let's see how much more we can sell him.
Well, it's one of those things. I think that like Mopar like sells tons of great aftermarket parts, but sometimes Mopar makes their own parts, and that's one of those situations where they're not getting that from a reputable manufacturer that knows how to make great lift kits. They're making it in house. And
Well, you would
correct
think
me if
that
I'm
they
wrong,
made
but
Jeeps.
that's
They
what I
should
think.
know. They should be the reputable source, shouldn't they?
You're going to be the person to say that after all the shit that you've given Jeep in the last 3 months alone?
I mean, it would be one thing if it was at least a complete kit.
Or even like remotely okay. Like it was funny. When we bought Gem and Misfit, mine was a used Jeep and it had a Terraflex, right?
Mhm.
It had a Terraflex lift with 37-inch tires
Listen,
and
ours.
Falcon shocks. I had Falcon
Yeah.
shocks. And he got a stock Gladiator and he had them do a lift at the dealership, the Mopar lift. And we literally left the dealership and he's like, I want my Jeep to feel like yours. This is crazy. I feel like I'm driving a dump truck. It was just like so bad having me have a decent suspension versus his suspension, and it was such night and day. He was like, I can't drive this anymore. And we literally got
going
it.
over speed bumps. It was just boom, boom. It was,
Yeah, it's terrible.
brutal.
So bad.
So the moral of the story is, do not go with the Mopar lift. None of us like it.
I mean, there it is.
No, don't go with the Mopar lift at all.
Don't get a lift from the dealership.
We've had decent experiences with Evo, RPM, Motobuilt.
Oh, no, it's
Custom
Terraflex,
made.
which would make sense.
Terraflex.
No,
I mean,
no. it makes-
Terraflex 5 years ago was way better than Terraflex is now.
Yeah.
Terraflex
Superlift
5 years
suspension
ago.
systems. according to the most recent information I can get.
Rob
Sorry,
from
go ahead,
Impulse says Jeep builds a great product once you take half the parts off and throw them away and put new parts on them.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong on a lot of levels.
Yep.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong at all.
We're back to his hashtag I void warranties. So there you go.
I void warranty. We voided our.
I think all collectively we all try. All of us except me are trying to void our warranty, and maybe Alyssa. So.
Well, I bought a Ford motor, so I have a new warranty on my motor.
What was that?
Nathan, I know.
Hey, our Gladiator still has a warranty, but it's a week old.
Did it come with the Mopar lift kit?
Exactly.
Yeah, there it is.
He hasn't done anything to it yet.
It came with the 2.5-inch lift.
Yeah, didn't it come with that Mopar lift? What you could do about that?
No.
Okay.
So,
all right.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. There you go. All right. Well, thank you, Nathan. Appreciate it. And yeah, Nathan's right. We do have some interesting interviews coming up. Maybe some people who call into the show on a regular basis and those kinds of things. So
I'm super bummed that I didn't get to be on that one. It was screwy.
I know.
We'll have to have Nathan on again.
He's welcome. He's going to come in at some point for a live show. So we'll just got to figure out when that's going to work for him. So
nice.
We have that. We have an interview with Craig Decker. We talked with him. Mike, we talked about the fact that we've got an interview coming with you. So Kerry's already been up. Bryan's has already been up. I'm feeling like we're getting there. I'm excited to talk. So Craig, when we had Craig on, he had not shared that video yet. Have you guys seen the video from inside the cab?
Show it. It's intense.
Okay, so I only watched this like 3 times before I had to get off of it. I couldn't watch it anymore. I will put it up here. Let's see.
It makes me uncomfortable.
It does.
Yeah.
I only play it twice.
He almost stuck his elbow out the window.
Steven, Craig just rolled. What? Craig just rolled. Tell him to turn it off and put it in park. Craig, are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, last time. I'm not doing it after this. I don't want to do it after this.
Emergency video.
Glad he didn't hurt his arm.
All right, that's enough of that. So yeah, that was a hard video to watch. Like it just, I'm glad everybody's fine and everything was good, but man, it was rough.
He wasn't even wearing his harnesses. Did you notice?
Well, he's wearing his lap belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like.
Yeah.
The reality is, you really should be wearing the upper part of your harnesses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Well,
because you never know when that'll happen.
Because seriously, that happened at the end of his run. They were past all the obstacles. They were just headed home. Like they were done. So
we were halfway through it.
Halfway through it coming back, or halfway through coming home?
No, we were halfway through the trail. We were going to bail out before you got to the second rock wall area.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where we were headed because there was just too much snow on that trail.
Yeah. All right. So, how do you feel about watching that video?
Yeah, you have to relive it again.
Me?
Okay for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. He's alive.
All right.
I mean, he lived and
cold-hearted bastard.
He's fine. He lived.
I know. I'm just being an ass.
It was just.
And I told him good things were going to come from it, and he's getting his Jeep fit, and he bought a rock hard cage for it. So he doesn't need an expensive cage for that thing. He doesn't really wheel, but trying to get him to.
He's getting there. He's getting he's got his limited time. So, but still, you're right. And we talked with him about that too. Like you build it to what you do, and Kerry, we've talked about it. It's you build it to what you do with it, right? And if you're going to do that stuff once in a while, then maybe you put an extra brace in and some extra, things to increase your support. Maybe you don't necessarily put a whole roll cage in.
Well, the good thing is it's not his daily driver anymore.
I mean, there is that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that would be the liberating thing for me. I think at this point would be a situation like that where it just I couldn't if I couldn't keep the warranty going any longer, then that would be just that. Or I just win the lotto and can buy a 4-door and I'm done. And I'm good. Yeah.
Jeep voiding your warranty would be so liberating for you.
Look, you need to shut up, Pope, because I don't want that like being spoken into existence at all. Thank you very much.
Can you imagine what he's going to sleep like the next day after Jeep voids his warranty?
Yes.
Well, it could be.
Like,
I feel like,
oh, free.
Yeah. I feel like it could be one of two ways. I could either grieve it like like somebody died in my family, or like, okay, yeah, this is good. I'm ready to go now. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I need to be independently wealthy first in order to make that a great day. All right. Okay, cool. I have no idea where I was going to go with next on this one. So, Pope, we don't have to do a ton of news, but I do want to do at least one story so that I can share with everybody your new intro.
Oh, let's see. Let's get it on.
I know we have seen it internally, and I kept the audio as desired, but we definitely have some new visuals.
Randy's already freaking out.
I already know what you did, probably.
I know you do, but you love it, and it's blasphemous.
You can hear her
and I think
you
it's
guys
great.
in this like AI music thing are killing me.
It's terrible. This is a beyond level, right?
I'm sure.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
shit.
So yeah,
I might need to. Which one of these should I do?
I cleaned up a bunch. You can either do anything from the hard news, or we can do the story, or we can do one of the hard news stories. And I really want to do the story about the Audi because it's actually kind of cool.
All right, I'll do the Bronco story.
I figured you would. It's a chance for you to give shit to Ford without giving shit to Jeep.
Yeah, me and Jeep need to kind of kiss and make up, I think.
I think so. Especially like if I ever want to have anybody on the show, like we need to at least start being a little bit nicer. All right,
well,
let me play your new
Carlos
intro
is
here.
never coming. But
No, but Carlos is. To be fair, Carlos is never coming for anybody, so he's done.
He's irrelevant anyway now.
Time for the Pope to read the news. Wait, we got the fucking Pope? Sorry, Trailheads. I'm now told it's just a guy named Pope reading the news.
Okay, that's funny.
AI is
I like
terrible. I love it. We're going to do more of those. I'm going to keep feeding it prompts for that. So just so you know, that's not the last one.
All right, let's see. Why won't my computer scroll?
San Rafael Swell.
Oh, yeah.
That's
We can talk about that next time. Just
Okay.
let's have
That one's
this
not
is
going
more of
anywhere.
a-
Neither is the response. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a lighthearted story today.
Lighthearted.
Lighthearted.
Not the Bronco guys, people. It isn't. Yeah.
Not the Bronco guys, but I think I might need to go shopping this month. Ford Broncos pile up on dealer lots amid inventory surplus. That's right. They're no longer unobtainium.
You can grab one anywhere.
You can get
They're like
one
a vending
anywhere.
machine at a Ford dealership.
They're like dust at the Ford dealership. They've got them over in the corners like dust balls.
We're talking about the little ones.
Yeah.
The little Ford Broncos and not the
No, they're all of them.
Sasquatch.
No, it's the Bronco Sports. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. The reports are surfacing that Ford Broncos are starting to stack up on dealership lots across the country. Bronco sales dropped 20% in November and were down nearly 16% for the year, with numbers indicating that Bronco Sports are taking an average of 174 days to sell. Okay, so Bronco Sport is not the same thing as a Bronco. The Bronco Sport is actually like equivalent to the Jeep Renegade or maybe a Fiat 500.
Correct. But
it's a car.
Right, but it doesn't. It specifies that I got days to sell for the Bronco Sports. I did not get days to sell for other models, but they lumped all of the models together. But they didn't give me the stats for that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Dealers in regions like Denver have noticeably larger stocks of Broncos available, a stark contrast to the scarcity buyers faced just a couple of years ago when the SUV was one of the hottest vehicles on the market. Supply chain improvements have played a role, but so has a cooling demand as interest rates and rising vehicle costs continue to put pressure on buyers. Interestingly, Ford announced plans to reintroduce the entry-level base Bronco for the 2025 model year, hoping to attract more budget-conscious buyers. Whether that move helps the current inventory remains to be seen. But for now, if you've been waiting to grab a Bronco off the lot without dealer markups or a long wait list, this just might be your moment. You know, that's actually the thing of why we stopped buying your damn cars, all you dealers, is because we show up and we're used to you've already jacked up the price 30%, so we're supposed to negotiate with you and make the price go lower. We're supposed to. We've taught us that. And now you're like, nah, that's not good enough. You're going to have to pay over the price. No, we don't. We're not buying a new car. F you.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones of us with money are still the people who grew up with that model of doing business. So the Amazon, the buying your Nissan on Amazon generation isn't here yet.
Yeah. So for comparison, the Gladiator is taking about 280 days to sell. So it's kind of...
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bronco they're doing better than Jeep. But Kerry, that's why you got a Gladiator for what you did. Because it's taken them a year to sell them.
It was 102 days on the lot.
Wow.
There it is.
Yeah.
I got the deal on my Jeep because it had been on the lot for a year and a half. So you put enough pressure on a dealer, they'll give you a hell of a deal.
Well, it's still that clock spring, isn't it?
It is. They knew it was broken when they fucking sold me it in 2015.
Arapahoe Auto Nation had 73 Gladiators in inventory.
Wow.
Wow.
Really?
I bet you can get one of those for 25 grand.
Yeah.
You know, that's for me. That's local, Kerry. Don't say that to me.
Yeah, dude, they're right around the corner. Maybe you should just,
maybe you should.
Son of a bitch. It's
even
closer to work.
And you know how you like doing that scenic stuff?
I know.
Imagine if you could had more space and you could put a
space
tent
for all
on
the
the back.
drones and all the dogs and all the shit. Yeah, I know. He's right. That's the problem.
What if you could become the thing?
What's the word you're trying to say, Pope?
Shut up. Shut up, Pope.
You can walk out with a regular Rubicon for $40K.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's where I started with my current Jeep. Yeah.
But it's 47% interest on the loan.
That's where that story. That's the other part of the story, right? It's the loan that gets you in now. It's not the price of the vehicle at the moment. It's the loan, and that's.
But that's one of the weird things about this deal, right? Because you can get a better interest rate on a new vehicle than you can on a used vehicle. So if you bought a used one, you would actually end up paying more by the end of the loan than you would for a new one. It was ridiculous. We sat there doing the math.
Yeah.
No, I'm with
the
you.
interest rates are higher on a used one. So I thought I was saving money on my 22, but I should have bought a 24.
Yeah. That's all right. So there you go. There's your thing. It's not a Mopar lift. You should have bought a 24.
Yeah.
So all right.
Save money.
That was an interesting story, though. It was nice to hear that Jeep wasn't the only one having trouble moving them off the lot, especially in the off-road space.
Interest rates are going to have a lot to do with that, and it'll just continue to be that way for a minute.
Exactly.
All right, so we're going to do a new vehicle story. This one comes to us from our friends in Germany at Audi. Randy did not want me to do that. Audi Q6 e-tron off-road concept. Is this a glimpse at the future of electric overlanding?
I didn't do a lot of editing of this, sorry, so you'll have to edit on the fly, Ben.
I'll edit on the fly. It might not be as good as when the ChatGPT does it.
It's never edited. Yeah, well, no, this is ChatGPT, but go ahead.
Audi is no stranger to off-road innovation, having clinched the victory at the 2024 Dakar Rally with its RSQ e-tron. Now the brand is doubling down on its off-road ambitions with Q6 e-tron off-road concept. An all-terrain rework of its latest electric SUV that brings serious capabilities to the EV space. The standout feature is portal axles. Unlike a traditional setup, these axles integrate into the wheel hub assemblies, providing a 50% increase in torque at the wheels with an additional 6.3 inches of ground clearance. The result is a wider, taller stance, 9.8-inch track increase, and the ability to scale gradients of up to 45 degrees, numbers that put this electric SUV in serious off-road territory.
that's cool.
I was going to make
pretty
fun
slick.
of them for highlighting the 33-inch tires until I saw the portal axles.
That basically makes it like it's on 40s.
Yeah.
37s.
37s,
It's roughly it's
probably,
the same
yeah.
calc. Yeah, exactly.
So I think
And it's a slick looking truck, or I mean vehicle. I shouldn't say truck. It's not. It's I'd wheel it. This is a silly video, but I'd wheel it. Yeah.
Oh, do you have the video going, JD?
Yeah. Check it out, buddy. It's you get
cute.
Oh, it reminds me of Harrison's
clearance.
It's
Well, it's a
cute.
high-end.
It's got some
Yeah.
good clearance.
Decent. It's got killer clearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a Cayenne.
Well, and
Yeah,
it's
there you
electric.
go.
So
Okay.
how far can you go?
But
I'm
There's a
curious
child
what's-
driving it.
Looks
There's
like
always
some
a child
Fast and the
driving.
Furious.
It's Germany.
So
Yeah.
the question is how long does the battery last? Like how many miles, or like how many off-road miles, or is there some sort of backup in case?
I mean, typically these kinds of size vehicles are getting like 300 highway miles. I don't know. That's probably an open question. This is just a concept, so I don't.
510 horsepower, so it's got as much power as a Hemi 392.
Now, tell me they have a range extender gas engine option, and that's a winner.
If they,
Right.
so here's the thing: is it we and
Hot
Kerry, I think
swappable
you were on the show. We talked about that. They had the range extender for the Scouts.
Yes.
I think that if they did, I think the reason why they brought this vehicle in this format and kind of this hype video, I think they're looking to kind of see what the interest level is. And
So Scout is also a Volkswagen brand. It wouldn't be unthinkable.
it wouldn't be that
they
big of
would
a
bring
leap
that
to
range
think that they'd
extender
be able to
that.
bring the range extender over, right?
Yeah. That would be sweet.
So
I think that's
yeah.
cute. It kind of
I
reminds
thought-
me
It's
of
really
the
cool.
Porsche Cheyenne
Mhm.
that Harrison has.
Yeah, the
like whenever I see like an off-road car, I think of Harrison. But
957
Yeah.
Adventures. Harry showing.
All right.
That car
and,
is sick.
It's pretty cool, but that's why I wanted to do that story. I really wanted to. It's I saw that story and I'm like, that's a really cool like off-roader. It's just, I mean, it's a car, but it'd be fun to wheel with. It'd be fun to see it.
Already comes with portals.
one coming with
Mark
portals,
says he
that's
likes it.
super
Mark, would you buy one? I'd be
I would
curious.
drive that to work.
If it's $75,000 to start, looks like a
Well,
lifted
it's
BMW
something
X6.
cute about the tires. Like, there's something about like the size. Like, I don't know, just like they kind of stick out a little bit. It just looks beefy. It's cute.
I'm a big fan of any little car that's been lifted, got big tires on it. This looks ridiculous like that. Like I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's
Same.
dumb.
It looks like it was inspired by Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
It's
Kind of.
well, the video was at least, but again, Alyssa brings up a good point. It is Germany, and it is a German video, so I'm sure they were just looking for that kind of. They knew the audience, like they're looking for an American audience. So
Well, it was like beefy, sporty, all at the same time. It was just
Yeah.
cute. Yeah, I'm in.
There's a lot of thought put into
maybe
it.
if it was gas, he says. Mark, that kind of breaks the point of it being a concept, though. I hate to tell you, I don't think anybody's doing completely ice concepts anymore. But again, I think the future is in the Scout model, but we'll see how that plays out. Bryan, and I'm this close to being sold on doing a pre-order. I'm this close. I'm really, really close.
The new Scout.
On the Scout.
Yeah.
Or the Gladiator.
Well, the Gladiator is a different discussion. That might just be something to hold me over until they finally come out with the Scout, whenever they actually
Like
roll
you
them
could
off
just
the line.
wander
Yeah.
down the street and pick one up off the ground.
2027. 2027. Fully loaded 57,000.
I'm here for it. I want to believe them when they actually start rolling off the line. So we'll see. I'm here for it though. But yeah, I don't like I work in tech, Bryan. So I think Pope would tell you that anybody who promises you a specific delivery date when there's technology involved would tell you that they're a liar.
2 weeks.
They're a big fat line.
2
Like 2 weeks,
Espe-
right? That's the
Especially
money
because
pit.
they're going to lay off half the people that are doing the tech part right before they want to ship it.
Right before
Well,
it makes any point,
Rivian's
right.
doing the software. Rivian is doing the software for the Scout. That's already confirmed.
Oh, they're pulling from all kinds of different places, so
Yeah.
they don't have to spend an arm.
they're
They're
kinda
doing
smart. You
everything
don't
but
wanna-
Tesla.
Yeah, why would you do everything yourself if you don't have to? That's kind of like that's where the smart business is.
Yeah.
Reduce
Tesla. I
costs
mean,
that
Tesla
way.
knew what they were doing, right? They were losing money on all those first Teslas. I know people don't like to hear it about Rivian, but same thing is going for the Teslas. When they came out first, people The government subsidies were the only thing keeping that business afloat. So, yeah, it's a good time, man. All right, cool. Well, so we didn't really have a big subject for this week because everybody's just getting back, and I feel like we're getting back into the groove, if you will. We will not be here for those of you listening on the 14th of February because we all, specifically me, thanks to one of our keen-eyed listeners, reminded me that it was going to be the 14th on a Friday, which is Valentine's Day for those of you who are not paying attention. We will not have a live show that day, but we'll be back the following week. So that said, I do have a buttload of fail videos today. So, Hope, Randy, I know you guys listened in last week. Did you hear our debate and our inability to kind of come to a consensus about how we were going to handle these videos? Because we had
Well,
it
I
was a
heard
very
that you guys were
debate.
rating them, and I think rating them is great. We loved the rating system.
So, right, but we had two distinct rating systems that kind of appeared in the middle of this. And Mike, I liked yours at one level. But I didn't realize Mike was doing that until we were halfway through it. So we had like a fail. We had a fail rating where you could do, if it was a fail video, we're going to rate that on a scale of the worst fail, so to speak, like it just wasn't that big of a fail, to the worst scale, which would be a 10, like that guy had no business being out there in the first place. Same thing with the wins. And then Mike kind of had the idea of a 1 being a fail and a 10 being a win, and then somewhere on the scale that the video fell. So
I think that we have to figure out if it was a fail or a win, and to some people it may be a fail, and another person it may be a win.
Yeah.
I think it's all like.
Yeah, but we're the
think
experts.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't.
I'm going to
we
mark that
have
as
to
a
agree.
quote.
I
Yes,
think
thanks,
that
Kerry.
we all, as a collective, are never going to agree whether it's a fail or a win as a collective. So I think that we just have to call it a fail or a win, and then what level of that it is.
Oh, yeah, like I like that. I like the fail or win. I don't know.
Like we first decide collectively if it's a fail or a win, and then we start put. Okay, I like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
the 1 through 10 and
We
10
may
through 1 was a lot.
disagree. Yeah,
That's okay.
I'm sure we will disagree. Okay, cool.
we may
All right.
disagree. I might find something.
I gotta
more
turn
of a
off.
win.
I gotta turn off my news scroller. Hold on.
You really do, though. All right, let's see here.
We all need like little paddles
you
or
did
something
some-
to vote at the same time, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'm actually thinking about that one, so that might happen.
Pickleball
We'll see.
paddles.
Pickleball paddles, maybe.
There's pieces
Ping
of paper.
pong.
Whiteboard.
Or maybe
I
we
want the
all just
little-
need to
Chalkboard.
get a whiteboard and we can write our
Whiteboard.
whiteboard
Yes.
or chalkboard. Or even just
Like-
a piece of paper, so we
Yeah.
all have to like have our own.
Treat it like the Olympics, and we put it
Yeah.
all up. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. Yep. There it is. Alyssa's got it.
It's like 1, 2, 3, show.
Yeah,
I
I like
it.
that.
Okay.
Okay, we can do that next week. We'll have.
We'll do
paper
that next week.
or
Right.
something.
All right. That's good to know. All right. I'm glad we had a consensus going here. All right. We'll go back. I'll just roll backwards here through some of the video. I know some of these. Well, this one I think I just added on my own. This is not from you, Bryan. Sorry.
Oh, it's
I'm pretty sure this is a fail, though. I listed it as one. Is that a proper use of your off-road time?
If it was a drone.
No. These guys are just playing a racing game in the middle of the desert. Looks like swell. To be
I
honest.
have
Yeah.
that steering wheel set up sitting on my in front of me.
I mean, good on you for having all that crap with you, but yeah, okay. That was just dumb.
I wonder how much electricity that takes.
That was a one shot. Like you were able to do like 4 videos, and like they took a practice lap. That was it, and then everything had to charge for another day.
Because I think the Xbox takes
All
like
right.
500 watts.
I don't even want to. We don't have to consider that one a fail. All right, let's do a real fail. This one is an actual fail. I guarantee you it's a fail.
You never know how I'm going to feel.
No, this Factor 55 plus this one.
Oh.
Oof.
the 2 spare tires was a fail too.
Oh boy!
Rip the grill right off.
That was good.
People don't. Yeah.
Just be careful. Like if you don't know what you're doing with the recovery, call somebody who does. Seriously, just because that's a pure example of just people who don't know what they're doing with ropes.
That's just stupidity right there.
Did you see the vehicles? Like, they're not there because they're smart.
No.
No, 100%. No. It's the same guy who rolled his stuff off the mountain here in by my house, and then called Matt's Off-Road Recovery from Utah.
Oh,
and then
that guy
went to Utah and called him again.
Yeah, then he went to Utah, got stuck on Sand Mountain, and called him again.
That's funny. A repeat customer, though.
Yeah. I don't know if Matt's Off-Road Recovery thought it was funny. Yeah.
I mean, they'll take the money.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I don't know. He claims online that he didn't pay for his first one, so I don't know if he had to pay for a second one. We'll see.
So I've heard that if he gets to do a video, if he does a video with you, you don't end up needing to pay anything.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if that's the case.
But I've also heard from a more reputable source that you don't end up paying because he does the YouTube. He makes more money off the YouTubes. Someone that used to work for him. I've heard.
That tracks. But if you keep calling them, like at some point,
but I've heard from non-reputable sources that he charges again. So
YouTube's not making as much money as they used to.
Yeah.
There it is. See.
What's his mileage?
If you know, leave us a voicemail. Yeah, exactly. He's got the more punch card, he says. Oh my God, Al. Thanks. That's a good punch card. I'm gonna leave that comment alone because for a whole host of reasons, I'm gonna leave that comment alone. Specifically because it's more. Okay. So we want to give. Well, we walked past it, so we got the bad rigging. Do we want to call that we call it a fail for sure? What's that at a scale 1 to 10?
Oh,
10, 10 being the worst.
That's a 10 all the way. I mean, there's
that's just like failing in life.
Failing in life. Wow.
Yeah,
Randy's
like
harsh.
all the things were wrong, right? Like everything was.
I can't even give him a 10 on that one because they're not big. They failed so epically they don't even deserve to have a 10. 7.4.
Like less.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Okay.
I'm going 10 on that.
There's a point.
I would say if they had a kinetic rope and one proper recovery point on the vehicle that they were attached
to the axle or something,
maybe that speed would have been fine and it would have been a fun video and it would have worked.
Like I guess I'm with Alyssa. I'll give them 1 point for having a recovery rope, so a 9. Like I don't know what else to tell. Like that's just yeah.
Not being able to use the tools is worse than not having tools.
Yeah. I really
I don't know how to
insurance
use,
agent
guys.
didn't see that video. Yeah.
If you ever wonder why I don't have any socket wrenches or screwdrivers in my truck, I don't bring tools I don't know how to use.
It's because you also wheel with people that all have it too.
Oh, we are lucky. No, we have it. We have all the parts. They just use our stuff. It's awesome.
All right. Got another fail, and we'll do a win. Let's see here. Because all you sent me were fails, Bryan. So you know.
Yeah, I know.
I think we may have shown this one before. Did we show this one before?
No.
Oh, just so many problems. Just stop.
Oh, yeah.
Just so many problems, she says. I love it.
So many problems.
All right, so
here's
right here. You're supposed to reverse, but then he was reversing too far, and then he fucking fell over again.
So then he gets here. Like he's stable.
Just
he's
stop.
Good.
Yeah. That's where we would have stopped and pulled the winch out, right there.
Whatever. We have figured it out.
And then he went in reverse. No.
But I love that in the video they're laughing.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? I feel like they all know this guy. This is Jerry. Jerry does shit like this, and this is this week in Jerry.
Don't be like Jerry.
Don't be like Jerry.
You guys know Jerry? You know this guy?
I don't.
But did you notice that the roof didn't even cave in?
No.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty impressed by that.
Yeah. Even the glass.
But this thing's got to weigh like 2,500 pounds.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It
And
weighs
it is a
like that.
two-door. It's a much more compact. Yeah.
But see the hood, it's got a turbo.
Yeah,
Those
Samurai?
leaf springs act. They have behavioral issues in their own shit like
I'm
that.
pretty sure someone here doesn't want
See
you
the
making
hood,
fun
it's
of
got a
turbos.
turbo.
I'm pretty sure someone here doesn't want you making fun of turbos, Brian. Just FYI.
Oh, I'm trying to get rid of my turbo. My little 2.0 turbo.
That's just
All
a
right,
lot.
so
I think it's a bigger engine.
on a scale of 1 to 10, we're going to start with Kerry. What do you think, man?
I'm going to go a 7 on that one. I mean, it was a good effort, but he just didn't know what he was doing enough to pull out of it.
I like it. I like the rationale too. Brian, what do you think?
I'm gonna give him an 8 because that roof not collapsing, that's a failure right there.
A failure or that's a success?
Like, I feel
a
that's
win.
almost a win. Like that's a point in his. Maybe he knew it wasn't going to happen. Like maybe he knew it was all built inside.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, but it's like an 8 because at least he did it, and his buddies knew he was doing it.
Okay, there is that. Again, it also sounds like he was around a bunch of other people, so at least
Right? They were having a few too many natty lights that day.
You know what? That happens. I don't know if they have Netty Light in that country, but okay. Alyssa, what do you think?
Tiger beer where they're at.
Let me go.
Tiger beer?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll say 7 as well. It was a clean fail.
Okay. It was a clean fail. I like it. I like that rationale too. Like it was a good fail. Was no loss of life or limb.
Yep.
I like it. Mike.
I'll give it a 7.
Yeah. Just kind of middle of the road. I feel like we're all pretty close to the middle of the road on this one. It's not really that fantastic. All right,
I'd call
Pope
it a
Randy?
7. I would call it a 7, but I'd also call it a win for the Jeep to just finally take a nap so that the driver doesn't screw up more.
I mean, there is that, right? The vehicle the vehicle gets
The
a win
vehicle
category.
took
so.
over. The
Like,
vehicle decided to win. 'cause
Clearly, the guy inside didn't know what to do in that situation.
The vehicle's doing a lot of
Any
heavy
of the
lifting for that
steps.
guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
they
Mhm.
took a nap so that he could just be done with the
Yeah,
situation.
exactly.
Because
You
who
need to
knows
go
what he would
home
have
now.
kept doing if he didn't.
Yeah,
like-
exactly. Hopefully for him that was like, okay, yeah, I should go home now. Like maybe I should stop.
Mark gave it a 10.
Oh, a
Gave
10.
it 10?
Wow.
I don't know if that's the one he gave a 10 to, but he gave a 10 to one of them. Yeah.
Oh, he gave 10 to the last one.
Oh,
Oh,
7.
7
Okay.
for Spartacus.
7.
7.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, when your vehicle is upside down, it does tend to put an end to your day.
Yeah, exactly. At the very least, it should make you stop and think about what you've done.
That vehicle said, "You don't know how to drive me. I'm going to be done. I'm going to take a nap. So you don't have to do this
mine
to
has
me
said
any
it
longer."
to me. Yours has said it to you.
Oh, it said
Hope
it to
yours
me.
has said it to you.
He said, I'm stopping now before you hurt us worse.
Exactly.
Before you hurt either of us, I'm going to take a nap.
All right, let's do a win then. Let's see here. There we
Oh,
go.
this one is a win.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so good. Oh, you have to know. But his back hurts, man.
Yeah, that's what I titled this one. I said, but your back hurts. Yep.
Yeah,
let's
this
see
one
here.
is a good.
That is a solid win.
Yeah, I'm just.
The buggy
So
goes down
impressed.
the road.
Oh, he should
straight
have been
down.
out.
Oh, yeah,
he
that's
should
a
have
win.
been over.
I
Oh,
feel
Yeah.
pure vertical. Pure
He
vertical.
he almost needed to start the gas just a half second sooner. But it looks like he lands off camber too. So
Oh, it's a whole thing.
It's a whole bunch of shit. Like he should be
Yeah,
going
gone.
right there.
Oh, yeah,
There.
I did put it in slow motion. Yeah.
oh yeah. And that rock in the down. Oh, that's a long drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Well, that rock on his driver front is what
Stopped him.
stopped him from
Yeah.
going over.
And he gives the pump at the end, like he's happy about it. But man, I
would
feel
be.
like there was a
I
moment.
think that's how you're how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, but still, that
right
takes
there, he
balls.
should've-
Like he is vertical.
Like that
Oh,
right there.
one tire.
You're right. That tire on the driver front.
Is
that
what
thing
stopped it.
stopped it from going over.
Mm-hmm.
But he was moving. I mean, he was doing the right things. I mean, he was there. Oh, but that is
I mean, for me, that's
so-
a 10 out
violent
of 10
landing,
win.
though.
Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10 win.
I mean, he stuck
That's
the
a 10
landing
out of 10
perfectly.
win.
stuck the
Yeah.
landing.
Mary
Yeah.
is happy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a 10 out of 10 for me.
I mean,
That's
I hope
like
he
a,
has to
that
change
is
his
a.
underwear.
He's 11.
Yeah.
So he
Oh, yeah.
didn't have a helmet on.
Oh, that's why you get the buckets
needs-
so you can wash them out with a hose.
You need a helmet if you're doing that.
Yeah.
You see the helmet bounce behind
No
him,
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Calling him out.
Oh,
I just
boy.
thought.
That's
so,
where my helmet
as
was
we've
when I
said
was on Twister too. So I'm not completely without guilt in this factor. But
as we've said earlier tonight, wear your safety gear. Doesn't matter
Wear
if
your
you're doing
safety
stupid
gear.
shit like this. Wear your safety gear. Just wear all of it.
That's
if
our
you have
new
it,
rule
use it.
if your helmet can hit you in the head, it probably should be on your head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else give it anything less than a 10? I'm curious.
That's 10.
Yeah.
It's 10.
That
Out of
is a
10 for everybody
That is
around
a
the cable?
solid. That is driver right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, I don't have any more wins, unfortunately. So if you have any wins, send them to me at jd@thetrailheadnetwork.com or shoot them to me on Instagram. Let's do one more fail video, and then we can wrap up our day here.
Did you get the one I sent you, JD?
Which one?
I sent it to you today.
Did you just send it?
I sent the link.
Oh, you did just send it. I didn't, but here, we'll share it. Okay.
That's that one I was telling you about last week.
Oh,
Craig
okay.
again?
Oh, no, Craig's done. He's had his moment. Craig doesn't want any more time in the sun. I think he's had enough. All right, let's see. Hopefully this one shows up for people watching.
No, not that one.
Not this one?
No, we watched that one last week.
Yeah, the one it should be in your Gmail. I sent you a link.
Oh, okay. Well, give me a second here. Let me pull up the one that Mark sent me because Mark definitely
That's the
wants
one
me
on
to
the
show
same
this
obstacle where the guys were holding a strap behind him to prevent him from rolling over. And, well, when he went down, they had the guys with the strap because they were going to go with it.
one. Okay. Yep.
Can you
Yep.
believe how
Yep.
big
All
he
right.
is?
I was gonna say he got so big.
He is 5 months and 25 pounds
That's nuts.
for a French bulldog.
For a
He's as big as
baked
all of our French
potato.
Frenchies.
He
is. He's huge.
That's really
Wes's Frenchie is
26 or 28.
Yeah, 28 pounds.
wow.
He's like 3 pounds away from like full size Frenchies that are pretty decent size, and he's only 5 months old.
Oh
That's
my
all right.
gosh. He like doubled in size. He's so cute.
Oh yeah,
He didn't
tripled, quadrupled.
Yeah.
I feel like
and still hasn't
I feel
grown
like he
into
just
his
gets
ears.
bigger. Uh-uh. Or his head.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
His head just gets
He's cute,
bigger and bigger and bigger. And he's got so much skin to grow into too. It's crazy.
That's the best. The
I think you're gonna be
puppy
more
skin.
amazed by what's. He's like, don't do that. I saw his face. He's like, leave my face alone. That was amazing.
My eyes are already sticking out of my face, so enough, please.
He's just the best.
Oh my
That is one
gosh.
thing that's really good. He is an awesome trail dog. He loves it.
He looks like it.
It's been
That's
really
good.
nice.
All right,
He's been
we got
off
Mike's video.
camber since he was
Crazy.
All
born.
right, let's get it.
He's been off camper since he was a baby.
So if you go, he's gonna throw you guys. You're gonna. Josh is gonna do it.
Like I didn't watch this video. I needed to understand why the strap is hooked to him. Like there's two dudes just holding the strap. Like what are you gonna do?
Well, you could do that. Like, there's certain obstacles that like just keeps it down. But what is he? What is he doing?
Is this super steep on the other side where it goes straight down? You have to kind of drive out of it.
Pope, it's
Oh Jesus!
Oh damn!
No!
I think I know what this looks like from the front. I think I've seen a few videos of it.
Where is this?
it's high dive on behind the rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, he did what he should have, but having the strap on there is stupid.
And the two people
Like that's
holding
just
the
a quick
strap.
way for you to get.
The
Yeah,
two people
that's the
holding
thing.
the
It's
strap.
the
No.
two
I
people
wouldn't say
holding
the
the strap.
strap is a bad idea. It's just its anchor point.
Right.
Yeah, the strap is a good idea.
That's a valid point, Kerry.
It's basically
It's
strapped to air at this point, though.
Strapped to
No,
air.
but like holding it as a human, I mean, he did what he should have on the other side of that. Like,
Yeah, I just
but
don't
what's
feel like
the
this
point
is
of
the
the
kind of
strap?
obstacle, right? That a couple of people holding you is going to kind of provide that couple of pounds that you need to keep you from rolling in that moment. Like this is you get your wheel in the gun, you gun it.
Yeah.
And those guys need a little weight behind them. They don't. They're kind of skinny.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I
get
guess.
it. I just think that's really wow.
Saying there are a few cheeseburgers short of an anchor point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they need a Pope out there to anchor to. I have to build that shit down, man.
For me, that's a 10 on a scale of stupid. Like I don't see a good reason for you to be holding that strap.
Time, the driver did the right thing and made it a win.
Yeah.
Right. So I give you know what? That's a great point. So I feel like this is a split decision. Yeah. So all right, we're gonna go around the room then, and we're gonna give the driver a rating for a win, and then we're gonna give the two jackasses with the strap a rating for their fail.
It might be biased a little bit.
It might be, but I'm okay with it. And this is we're not holding free and fair elections here, so it doesn't have to be non-biased. All right, what do you think, Kerry?
I'm going to go, 10-10. The driver did absolutely the right thing. He gunned out of it. Mm-hmm. He pulled the vehicle through. He did the right thing and, kept it from going over. And humans do not make good winch points. So that was just a level of stupidity, thinking that they would even be able to keep that thing from going over, let alone holding on to that. I mean, your best case scenario is going to be rug burn on your hands from the strap.
From letting go of the strap, exactly.
Let's say you held on to the strap and it flipped you up and over. That'd be like a trebuchet.
Yeah, if he would have done... I mean, that could have been really bad.
That could have been a great win.
Yeah, I mean, imagine they had it wrapped around their hands for grip.
Yeah.
They could have gone flying.
You get 1 million views, but you're going to be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just so you know.
Well,
I mean, there's a lot of shrugged shoulders around the room when I just said that. Mike, what do you think?
I'll give the driver a 10 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The idiots, man. I mean, that was a fail. I don't know, maybe a 1.
Okay, we have one more in that arena too. So don't. We got one more because I almost forgot about Mark's. Alyssa, what do you think?
Oh, same.
Wins and fails.
Driver.
Same.
Did it.
10s and 1s.
The others, freaking, you're not superheroes. You're not immortal. Just back off.
I like this. We're getting
so stressful.
We're getting into this unanimous consent on this one. I like it. Yeah. Bryan,
I'm going to give the driver a 10, but the rope holders, I'd like to give them a vasectomy so they don't rebreathe.
Okay.
We just don't need them around anymore.
I mean, forced sterilization isn't a topic I thought we'd ever breach on the show, but here we are. So, all right. Well, let's do.
I wouldn't give him a 10 because I wouldn't compare it to the last video. The last guy had a lot more skill. I would say that guy just knew that he needed to gas out. So I'd give him like a 7 for the win.
Yeah, and the act of gassing out almost ripped the guys down the hill.
Yeah, and the stupidity of starting in the first place with a strap with some guys in the back. I don't think that they knew exactly what they were doing. I think he accidentally got lucky.
Yeah.
I think that's a situation of you got lucky. You're very lucky you didn't hurt yourself or anybody else in the process.
Now, I've seen people do a strap on things like Dragon's Tail on Steel Bender, but the straps to a vehicle, it's it's never to a person.
Right, exactly. Just a person is not an anchor point. As we said before, a person is not a tripod for your Jeep. They cannot help you, keep your Jeep from rolling to the side by you putting your arm out. Just don't do it. You're going to break something in the process. And to that end, be careful of where you stand as a spotter. So let's do this one. This is
same one.
Oh yeah,
this one.
You haven't sent him any of Matt's videos.
Shit, I should send you a bunch of Matt videos.
Send me a bunch of Matt's videos.
Dumb ways to die. Oh, is
that the same? Okay, that is a fail times 10. That was like a decision.
He runs under the tire like an idiot.
I'm gonna catch it. Are you
He got lucky.
And he's lucky he walked away from it. Mark said he was okay and alive, but
I haven't seen this one.
Oh,
Like what in your brain?
no,
It's coming down.
Isn't this from EJS 2 years ago, and he actually had to get airlifted out of there?
Yeah, it was
Did he
3
really?
years ago, 2 or 3 years
It
ago.
was
Yeah,
2
he-
years ago.
This is
No,
high.
wait.
This is high dive again, right?
Yes.
yeah, this is high dive.
This was during EJS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But who
And
would?
if I
wait,
recall the
remember
story,
the guys holding the strap in the last video?
yeah,
he's definitely their second cousin. I mean,
Again,
there's definitely some West Virginia stuff going on in this.
Okay,
Darwin,
Mark
man.
says this clip is from 2022 EJS, high dive behind the rocks.
Yeah,
He was
3 years.
fine, just hurt his
Yeah.
ego.
Oh, good.
Well, but that
So-
that tire's coming down. Why would you want to catch it?
Fuck, his head hit the rock. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he bounces off the rock. Like, I don't want to laugh at this guy, but like you ran towards the fire.
Bam.
I
Oh
don't
my God.
understand.
He had a
Just
cat.
some people just shouldn't have kids.
Absolutely.
He probably
It's just
he,
I can't.
he probably forgot how to make them after
Like
this.
what was the like what? I'm so upset by him.
Like, what was
I
your
haven't
end
seen
game?
This. I don't know. What was the?
I
end
know,
game?
like,
You grab that bumper and pull it right
Like-
back down, no problem.
Oh,
Like he's vertical. Like shit.
that tire was coming down. Like what?
Yeah,
Oh.
there's lots of
Don't
bad
try to
decision
save
making
people.
here.
Don't try to save
Yeah.
people. Like Jeeps do weird
Don't
things.
try to save a half-ton vehicle with your arm.
I
or
would
your
say
body.
that's a 10
right
out
there,
of 10
right there.
fail.
Like, I'm surprised his ankle didn't break.
Yeah.
Right.
That
I-
tire
surprised he's
came
alive.
right down on top of it, and he gunned it.
that
You got
guy
thrown
needs.
10 feet down on rock. Your head hit. I mean, seriously, you're lucky
Oh,
that
high
he
dive
walked
is no
through.
joke.
Can you
I
pause
think
it
it's
where
no
his head
joke.
hits the rock?
No.
What'd you say?
I said, can you pause it
I'm-
where his head hits the rock?
Oh,
I'm sure we could slow motion this shit. Like just right
Oh.
there.
Right there. Oh, go back.
I'm not going back. we'll go to the place where he sits up. Yeah.
He looked like the break dancer from the Olympics.
Bad. That is bad. That is.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Oh.
Right
It's not
there.
good.
Oh.
At least he had his whole front body to break his fall before his head hit the rock.
At least he had his face to break his fall. Yeah.
You know what? This was on Wednesday.
You know what? I
said
realize
his
I'm
Jeep
the
still
only
had
person.
a warranty and he was trying not to.
Yeah, fuck you, Mark. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love you. All right.
10 out of 10 on the comment, Mark. That makes my day.
Oh, crap.
10 out of 10 on that fail, too.
Oh,
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's a 10 out of 10 for me on the fail. Anybody else? Mark? Or Mike?
10.
That is dumb. Like I can't believe I've never seen that video. That's
same.
so
I'm-
dumb.
that was
I can't
Mark
It made
sent
its
to me. I was
rounds.
like,
It made its
yeah.
rounds.
About that
I
one.
saw it.
wow.
Yeah, right
All
after it happened, it was all over the place.
Alyssa, you gonna give him a 1?
I couldn't watch
This
it.
is totally reasonable, right?
It was all done. Oh yeah.
Okay. It was like the Craig video. You just couldn't watch it.
It was
Okay.
I think there's
Brian?
one video that
Yeah,
I feel like
that's a 10. A 10. I'm giving it an 11.
11. Oh, we're gonna go beyond
Yeah.
the scale. We're gonna turn
Yeah.
that shit up to 11. Randy,
Yeah.
what were you saying?
I said the biggest fail video that I've seen more of than any other fail video is the backwards up the chute where he landed it.
Oh,
Like he
that-
stuck the landing. That's like a fail and a win all at the same time, even though he totaled his Jeep. But
Well, we'll add
I'm
that
just,
one. We'll do that one
I'm
next
just
week.
confused by that whole thing. Like, I don't even, like, that's like winning a gold medal when you didn't even try.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
That's the only one that I've seen. Like that's the most failed, I would say, video.
Wrong video. Sorry. All
It
right.
just pops up all the time.
Oh, I forgot about this. This is not a fail video, but it will be part of a future episode. Just so you know, this is for those of you who don't like Jeep Renegades. There's a Jeep Renegade completely engulfed.
Wow.
Oh. I think
Wow.
they're just disappointing.
It's an important story about knowing who does the work on your vehicle. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, did Jeep guy work on that?
Oh, it's one of those lights and speakers guys.
No.
What is it?
You're gonna have to listen to find out. Yeah, you're gonna have to listen to find out. I'm just teasing it right now. It was an amazing piece of dash cam footage, though. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
Got stripes on there.
Yeah, it was a Jeep Renegade. You know, they had the flag on the hood, the flag decal. But they love decals for the Renegades, man.
Well, that's basically the only mods.
It is.
We tried to find every mod we could on our Renegade.
And they were all stick-ons.
Wait, you guys had a Renegade?
Yeah.
That's right. I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
The first hologram
we really need
was
to
a
do our
Renegade.
interview episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get eyelashes for the Renegades. I know that.
You can get eyelashes for all of them.
Yeah.
We gave it like cute. What were they? Like they were cute little tires. We gave it little truck tires.
Mm-hmm.
I think did they have Mickeys? It had Mickeys, didn't it? Like little tiny Mickeys, and then we got it like gold.
Toyo AT3s.
Oh yeah.
We should have got Mickey's. That would have been.
It was
better.
really cute, and then we had like gold rims, and we even gave
Got
it
them
blue
dubs, huh?
lights and stuff. Yeah, we made it like.
Are there
throwing on them dubs?
It was cute. We got a powder coated gold. They were cute.
There's probably
We need
some
pictures?
pictures of it in front of the old Sinclair building in Alberta.
But we only
We
had
need
it for like
pictures and
3
video.
months, and then we went, "Oh crap, we need a Jeep to put our parts on."
We need
And
an
the
actual
Renegade
Jeep?
is not
Okay.
that. Yeah, an actual
And we
Jeep,
needed a
that's when
Jeep we
got
could
ready.
wheel when our other Jeeps were not available. Randy.
I'm picturing it has eyelashes and then it has gold Daytons.
No, it had gold rims with cute little truck tires, and we had we even did trim in the dash, and we went all out. It was really cute, and we had it for about 3 months, traded in, and got the red one.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I hated it.
We
Nah,
tried
that's
to love
amazing.
it. We tried to love it.
Yeah, I totally forgot about it. Like, remember we talked about when you guys first got on the show, and I completely forgot about it. We definitely need to do our interview episodes for the three of us. We got to go back and forth and get that out there. We have not.
I need to see this. I
know, right?
My brain is just wrapped around these gold.
I feel like you may have broken Bryan with this information.
Yeah.
It was a navy blue. It was a navy blue one. It was really cute, and it was funny. I got the extra package, so you got the black thing on the top, and the first thing I did is rip that off. It was
All I can picture is Snoop Dogg trying to wheel.
It was cute. We'll send
That's all I can think of right
I mean, to be fair, that's half of the posting panel at the moment, but let's not talk about that right now.
I think I saw that on Pit My Ride.
Yeah, see?
We tried to be cute like Maggie or whatever. She has a Renegade, and we
Be like Maggie.
Be like Maggie that wheels her Renegade.
And then you realized you really needed to wheel it. Yeah.
Yeah, we realized that even though you can doesn't mean you should.
It would be amazing now if knowing all of that you guys know for all the wheeling that you've done is if you got one and then just kind of made that your fun vehicle, you trailered that with the other Jeeps, and then one of you guys came out with Gem, and then one of you guys came out with.
We wanted to lift it and we were going to turn it into a buggy. There was a minute where we were we're going to give it a lift and put
that's a lot of money
axles and the whole.
Yeah, and it became a story of, okay, I really can't justify spending that much money on a Renegade.
Well, yeah, because everything's custom for those at that point. Yeah,
I would have been better off
now
with
I
the
want
next
to.
J.
Yeah, we would have been better off with the next J.
We'll chronicle
and
it.
then we
I'm
would have
here
had
for
an
it,
XJ. We've almost bought an XJ a couple times.
I was going to make a black XJ with white stripes and call it the Dirty Desert Skunk and hang out with Skylar.
Yeah, no. You just pick a picture of a Renegade. Yep. All its unibody glory.
We could we would just chop the crap out of it. It would just be really fun to turn a
The
Renegade.
all-wheel drive suspension didn't handle being lifted very well, and then that was one of the
Tell you
major
what.
problems with it.
If we ever actually get ourselves to the place where people give a shit about who we are as a podcast, and we can make that kind of sponsor money, we'll get one for the show and then build it up as a promotional item for the show. I think that'd be a great idea. Or maybe one of the
just
new recons.
make a ridiculous cage.
Yeah. Oh, make it absolutely stupid. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It literally wouldn't be a
take
Renegade.
the top of
I'd just
V-dub
take
and
the
put it on
top.
top of it.
Yeah, well, we would just basically take the body off of it and then put it on top of basically something else.
It's like the
pretty much the only way
Suzuki
to make-
Samurai of
Yeah, exactly. And I love
JD, I
those
just
things.
sent the Renegade to the Trailhead hosts chat.
Oh, do I need to? Oh, okay, do I
There
share
you
it?
go.
Okay, I mean
It's a
I feel like
Renegade.
you have better-
Like,
I
there's
can just
nothing
picture it.
special about it.
I can picture it. 72.5-inch axles.
Yeah. It's just a Renegade
Aw.
with like the 8 pillars, and then we put the little bronze
I mean,
wheels.
those gold rims are pimp though. I like
And
them.
the tires
They're
were
good.
actually little
Yeah.
teeny truck tires. They were cute.
You even got
They were
the
as
upgrade.
big as
You
we
got the
could do.
Recon edition.
And then I ripped all the stuff that was Recon off of it.
Randy started bucking the trend from the start.
Yeah. That
We could
stupid
get
little
Moto
black
built to do
thing.
half doors.
Right?
Right.
Where
Could
is
you
that
imagine?
Jeep now? Do you know?
We traded it in
Traded
for
in, who knows?
the other hologram.
I know if you like sold it to a kid or anything, and
For like
you,
two
you knew
tires?
where it was.
You traded in for like 2 tires.
We traded it in
It
for
was
the other hologram.
worth
Look-
about a set of tires.
You know what, Brian? You make fun of that moment, but out of all of the vehicles we've talked about tonight, there are sound financial decisions, and the last vehicle we showed was the only sound financial decision that we have shown in the last hour and a half. So,
I want one. I actually want one. I want to put. I want to
cute.
chop the top, put a cage in it, half doors.
I
Right?
love it. I
We
would
had a
love it.
whole
I love
plan.
little vehicles like that.
Put an
Yeah.
Alice in it.
I mean, I could take away the windshield. I live in Nevada. I don't even need fenders. I mean, come on. I
Well,
could roll
Nevada
around
is
with
where the
like
rules
big
are
old
made up and the
goggles
points don't
on
matter.
instead of
Yeah.
a windshield.
There is that too. Yeah.
But a full
Kinda have that here in
cage.
Colorado.
But a full
Mm-hmm.
cage in there. Make that
But
thing
we had
mean.
plans for it. We were gonna totally make it cool, and then we were like, "This is useless. Let's get something that's actually we can
I mean,
put
that
our." Well, we just kept ripping off all these Rubicon parts off of our Jeeps, and they were sitting in the garage. And we're like, "We have all these aftermarket parts, and we could put
And we
them
can't
somewhere."
put any of them on the Renegade. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So we bought a Sport.
Okay.
Oh, that lawnmower engine.
It's so
The
funny.
Renegade had
Wow.
a bigger motor than Randy's Jeep.
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh,
Nathan says do a solid axle swap on the Renegade.
I know.
Yeah,
that's what we were
72.5
thinking.
inch
Solid
axles.
Yeah, like
Put a Dana 30 on it. The Detroit locker.
I'm thinking Super Duties.
Okay.
That's super.
Okay.
Duties.
Hey,
I
Holly,
mean-
Lift it like 4 inches. Give it a cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could totally just chop the crap out of it.
Holly's
Yeah.
Jeep Liberty looks awesome. Liberty Blue.
Yeah.
Hey, if someone wants to
Oh,
send me a
Liberty.
set of 60s or 80s for my Wrangler, I'll donate my 44s to the project.
You see?
Boom.
Look at you, Kerry. You're
I'm a
so
giver.
What a team
generous.
player.
Yeah.
A giver.
You're such a team player.
200 reviews, we give it away.
Hey, there it is. Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't say that. I feel like
we'll
it's
be stuck
legally.
with this
You know what?
Renegade for 20 years.
You know what? You valid point, man. I mean, seriously, if it pushed us faster, maybe.
We'll
All
give
right,
it to
I'm
the
not doing
guys that are holding that rope.
Valid. Oh my good. All right. Let's get out of here. I'm coughing now. Yeah. All right. Well, so yeah, if you've got a fail video or a win video, send it to us. I think it's going to become a cornerstone of our live shows. I really think we're going to be making some changes to the number. We're going to do more interview shows, and we're going to kind of balance it with a few less live shows. But we're going to do more kind of this craziness when we do them. So, send your videos, send your pictures, send your weird ass stories. We want to hear about them on these shows, and we'll put them on there. And leave us a voicemail at 719-408-0132. And then I'm going to go around the table. Any parting thoughts for us before we get out of here, before it becomes past all of our bedtimes here in our respective time zones? Reverse course from the start of the show. Kerry, sir, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. If anybody has good ideas on how to run power to the bed of a Gladiator, let me know. I'm looking to put a 110 back there without going through the factory crap. So, interested in some ideas that people may have for that.
Okay. Anybody in the immediate forum that has an idea?
No.
No,
Talk to the
but I
Power Wagon
could send
family.
you I could send you to
Okay.
someone.
Well, Kerry, just for you, I will take this as a clip and post it on social media so that we can post it and get a wider audience for you. Yeah.
I bet you Alyssa would know somebody in the Tacoma
She's got a point.
community
Yeah.
that would do that.
I have one or two people in mind right now, and see if they have
If you
ideas.
wanted to get rid of functions off your Gladiator, I'm the guy to talk to.
If you want to add dash lights to your Christmas tree of your dash, if you would like to learn how to turn your check engine light on a regular basis, we are your people.
If you would like to completely remove your radio from your Jeep, please get a hold of Pope or Randy. Yes, exactly. Awesome. All right. Bryan, you're up next, sir. Any parting thoughts, concerns, snide remarks?
Everybody stay safe out there, please, for one. And then we'll see you at EJS.
Good call. Yep. It's winter, guys. We've said it before. Be careful out there. Snow is real dangerous on trails.
Be careful out there. If you anybody listening, be careful out there. It's and make sure that if you're grabbing a rope, make sure it's not tight, right?
Don't be a wedge point.
Make sure there's
be
not a
aware of
truck
how
on the
you're
other
using
side
your
of it.
ropes.
Don't be the winch.
Exactly.
Own a winch.
Don't be the winch. Don't be don't be the strap point. You're a human being. You weigh maximum a couple 100 pounds. Just you're not.
Don't jump in front of tires.
I mean, those guys were like $150 tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to give our average audience a little bit better berth. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Alyssa, any final thoughts, snide remarks, concerns, problems?
It's King of the Hammers. Have fun. Be safe. Please be safe.
Yes.
Just there's a lot of please be safe. Pick up your trash. Watch out for kids. Have fun. Don't drink too much.
We'll talk. I want to talk some more about that next time too.
Yeah.
BLM's doing a whole bunch of stuff to try to help keep it safe because apparently
keep
people
your,
die there every year.
Off-road vehicles away from the other off-road vehicles at night.
Yeah, keep your off-road vehicle away from other off-road vehicles and other people in off-road. This conversation is awesome, Mark. Thanks, appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, thank you, Alyssa.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah,
Happy
I think
KO8.
stay safe, guys. Like, if nothing else, like the failed videos remind us all not to be stupid. Mike, what do you think?
I got nothing.
Nothing?
I'm already asleep.
Mike,
Okay.
you always said, come on, man.
Sleeping with his eyes
Just
open.
don't be stupid. That's all you got to say. Just don't be stupid. Yeah.
Think safety first.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like it's seriously, it's been a long year for a lot of people, and safety is real hard on everybody's list. So just be careful. And it's winter. Yeah.
Go out prepared.
It's winter.
Go out prepared.
Go up. Yeah. And
If you're gonna go down range, wear a flak jacket.
there it is. I like that. I'm marking that. I want to use that. Thank you very much. Awesome. All right. Pope, Randy, what are your ironically our last ones out here? What do you think?
Live on the edge. Avoid your warranty.
I feel like that's personal. I feel like it's personal. Like I feel like you're coming after me when you say that.
You know, and I also want to say, void your warranty and use your safety equipment.
Use your safety equipment.
Definitely.
All of it. Use
All of
all of it, right? Especially if you bring safety straps and all the rest of it and snatch blocks, use all of it. If it makes sense, use it.
Know how to use your safety equipment.
Exactly.
Well, that's step 2. We could talk about that next week. And then
step
see
2.
our disclaimer that plays at the end of the show.
Yeah. You should play the clip that's where Kerry says we're the experts, and then play the disclaimer right after that.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's going to work. I think I'll work that out. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's,
no parting shots for me. Have a good
No
weekend,
parting
everybody.
shots?
Be safe.
Oh, you know?
Oh,
No.
wait. Yes, parting shots.
Randy, are you shotty with me? Because I
No,
feel like I
I'll
don't.
party and shot you.
Okay, I gotta look through. So, for those of you who don't know, I went to I went to our local liquor store here in Colorado. In Colorado, you can actually buy small bottles of liquor.
Oh, you can't do that here.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about sending you guys a care package. We'll see. You know what? I'm feeling the peanut butter whiskey.
They've been taking away our First Amendment rights here in Utah for a long time, and we can't have little 1 ounce bottles of alcohol. It's terrible.
So this is Scatterbrain peanut butter whiskey, a little elephant with holographic.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna get this
I'll
a
just
shot
send
here.
you a really cute. There's a Reese's peanut butter cup, old fashioned, that you can make out of that. It's really yummy.
Yes.
I know. I'll send you the recipe.
I'm there. So Pope, Randy, I will. If you guys and Alyssa, if you're interested, I'll send you guys a care package. I'll just go to the store and I'll grab you a bunch of these, and we can all try specific ones on specific nights.
That'd be fun.
And then, yeah, I think it'd be great. Find your nutty side. This says. I'm waiting for Bryan. Is he coming back, or did he ditch us for good? I think he did. So I feel really bad, like shotting before him.
Hey, Pope and Randy, you guys going to Vernal?
Ooh.
We're doing Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
We're not doing sick day this year. We're gonna try something a little different for sick day, but we haven't really announced or said much about it yet.
It might be.
Don't worry about it. We can talk about it next time.
It might be closer to our other home.
Or we can not talk about it at all and keep that private. It's up to you.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
it's not a public event, but
It's not a public event.
It's
plus,
just for our friends.
Plus, wheeling the Northern Utah trails after you've been in Vernal and Sand Hollow, like this stuff's dumb.
Whatever. Anyway, stop talking. So, yes,
Look, if
we
you
are
guys
going
come
to
to
Vernal.
Colorado and you say that bullshit about Colorado, we're gonna fight. I just want you to know. Yeah, we went to Colorado.
But
We're
doing
was all
Saturday
dumb.
and Sunday. We're doing Saturday and Sunday. I think we're doing the same trail that everybody else is doing on Saturday.
Yeah, Docks Beach.
On that, Docks Beach.
Uh-huh.
And then Sunday we're doing Bronco Buster.
The trail will fill up
PAC.
fast, so
so don't tell too many.
don't tell anybody what time to sign up.
Again, nobody listens to the show.
Tonight
You'll be
is
fine.
tonight is sign up.
Yep.
For Vernal Rock Rally.
Midnight.
And we're gonna do midnight tonight. We're gonna do.
Crap.
But we'll be there Saturday and Sunday.
I want to go to Vernal, but I don't want to. I'm supposed to replace my tires later this year, not in the spring. That's the problem.
Well, come out and ride with Steve.
You would love.
I might.
Yeah.
I
Ride
tell
with
you
Steve
what,
and drive Steve's
When
Jeep.
I come out, yeah.
We got.
It'll change your life.
We booked our place today, so if you
You'll void your warranty.
Fuck all of you.
No, Vernal Rock Rally, like most of the like you'd be fine on a lot of the trails.
I
out
know.
there, too.
I'm sure I would. I know. It's
They're just dirt roads, JD. You know how I tell
I
you
know.
that.
You know what?
I'm
I don't believe you when you say that to me, though. That's
Sand Dunes Gulch is just a level 9 dirt road.
Yes.
a level 9 dirt road. See, Alyssa, help me out here. You're my only saving grace. Oh my lord.
So wait. Before any of you speak, is Tokerville okay? Mike,
stop talking.
On a level of 1 to 10, how much of a dirt road is Tokerville Falls? Is it a dirt road?
Yeah, it's a dirt road.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what is
Brian,
a dirt
road?
Is Tokerville
It's
Road?
a dirt road.
It's not paved.
No.
It's a dirt.
It's like a 2.
It's right. It's rough.
I told them,
it's
I'm
not
like,
a
it's
dirt
a
road,
basic
though.
dirt road,
Yeah.
and they're like, that is not a dirt road. Like, there's
I mean,
a couple
BLM
shells.
even maintains that road.
Okay, right, but a dirt road is actually just dirt all the way through. This was not dirt all the way
When she
through.
said basic dirt road, I expected 100% dirt.
Right, like I'm thinking Forest Service road. This shit's easy,
There's a
right?
number
No,
of
I'm getting
16
beaten up.
Okay.
ledges to climb. And
Yeah.
And it was.
Alyssa,
It was
you've done
easy.
white pockets, right?
What? No, where?
You've done white pockets up
pocket?
in northern Arizona.
I haven't.
Yeah, white pockets up page.
Not yet. No.
Okay. 'Cause they call that a dirt road too.
That's
Yeah.
where you got to go.
So, okay, so I was
you're
expecting dirt road,
Go
like-
check out White Pocket.
Okay, I was expecting like Crown King, not the back way to Crown King. Stop it. Not the back way to Crown King, like the normal way to Crown King, or like Apache Trail. How it's just dirt.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
basic dirt.
it's not. You're not out in like Sedona, Broken Arrow. It's.
Or like, yeah, what's that one? Oh my gosh, now that you say Broken Arrow, I don't remember.
There's a little bit of
Snibbly.
rocks. There's a little bit of rocks.
Okay, we don't talk
Snibbly,
about
yeah.
Snibbly. No.
Why?
No. There's a reason why there's a dentist at both ends of it.
Yep. Because
But there's a
it's
badge of
dirt
honor.
road.
You get a badge for it.
It
Oh,
should
it's a
never
badge
have
of
been a
honor
badge of
because your
honor.
dentist bill is an honor.
That's a valid
Broken
statement.
Arrow
I feel
should
like
have been a badge of
All right.
honor, not this. I don't even have a Jeep, and I don't think that's a badge of honor.
Yeah, do not do Schnibley Hill on a 2.5-inch Mopar lift. You will die. You will be dead.
Look forward to your calls. 719-408-0132.
Tokerville, because it was
So when we were
it's just bumpy.
Yeah, so when we were on Tokerville, I radioed JD and I was like, this reminds me of Schnebley Hill. Not all of it, but there were portions. But I was like,
enough of it.
This is bullshit.
We were sold a bill like it's an easy drive out to the waterfall. No, it's not. It's almost an easy drive,
but it was not
easy-ish.
You got the wrong suspension.
Yeah.
I do. I have a Terraflex suspension. That would be my problem right there. I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
Yep. I need to replace it. I knew that. I knew it when I bought it.
I took the hill down.
But it will void your warranty.
Back.
He took 7 minutes. It took Pope 7 minutes to get from Tokerville to the parking lot.
Yeah. You know what? Both of you shut up. It took Alyssa and I 30 minutes.
At the start of this podcast, you said we didn't break anything. We've just been tightening bolts. Why have you been tightening bolts? Why is that?
It's because we drive 40 miles an hour over rocks.
Okay, you
have to. It's a requirement. Yeah.
I go through my Jeep every other week and retorque all my bolts.
I know.
It's pretty normal.
You know, I retorque my.
It's not normal that they're loose like what's happening on our.
You know what? Ignore all of them. Kerry might be okay. He's been real quiet here so far, but the rest of us normal people don't have to torque our bolts every weekend. So it's.
I have to retorque after going through down to Gold View town site.
Okay, but every weekend. Okay.
He was friends with Josh. He probably torques his bolts after every trail. Josh would get after us if you
a
didn't.
little paint pen, so you can just
that was Josh.
There and
yeah, exactly. Okay, that's fair. All right.
I'm actually going to safety wire my bead locks.
Safety wire?
Yeah.
What is that?
Safety wire your bead lock.
So in aviation, we safety wire props, and you safety wire all your bolts within the engine of an aircraft.
Okay.
And so you safety wire them, so you torque them down, and then there's holes in the tops of the bolts, and you safety wire them so that they can't untorque.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do that for all my bead locks.
Sure you will.
I look forward to your video about you doing that. Yeah,
oh, no,
exactly.
No.
Can't wait to see
it's
it.
It's going to take like a day to do one, like 8 hours to do one.
I still think it would make for a fantastic video. At the very least, you should just put it up there.
I just don't know, like, I've never had a problem with my bead locks.
I haven't either. I do know people who run different brands of wheels than me that seem to always have problems.
And always are losing bolts and stuff.
The ones that I have.
Yeah, it starts with a DL, doesn't it? It's like starts with a D and ends with life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had nothing to do with this conversation. Let's get out of here.
All right. Okay, parting shot.
You can throw that shade next time. Those of us joining us for a parting shot, please. You're welcome. Alyssa, you got anything left in there?
Much.
Enjoy your
Drink water.
I'll add water.
Ooh. Wow, I don't like whiskey, but that's pretty good.
Oh, I'm sending you a recipe.
Yeah, you should.
You use
anything
dark
with peanut butter
chocolate
cups, I'm
bitters
here
in it.
for.
Yeah, you do dark chocolate bitters in it.
I should be careful. I got to drink after I
it's
get
really
off
yummy.
the air. Yeah, or I got to work after I get off the air. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I'm saying I have to drink after I get off the air.
Yeah, I got to drink after I get off the air.
Recipe.
Okay, I'll send you that recipe, Kerry. It's good.
All right. Well,
it tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but like better.
Like, have you ever made Reese's peanut butter cup filling at home?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god!
Huh.
Like, you could just make a whole sheet of it and like just eat it.
Right.
It's disgusting, and I loved it every moment
It's
of it.
just peanut butter and powdered sugar.
Yeah, peanut butter, powdered sugar, and just beat the hell out of it. It's fantastic.
Throw it in the microwave. Throw in some.
Highly recommended. Mm-hmm. All right. And on that note, everybody's hungry. Let's get out of here. If you please leave us a message at 719-408-0132. We'd love to have your voicemail on the show. Reach out to me at jd@thetrailheadnetwork.com or on Instagram. If you leave us a review, once we get to 30, we're going to give a bunch of shit away. And then I really feel like it's going to start a snowball of us giving crap away. And that's all I want to do is give stuff away for people who are listening to the show. So, yeah. And we'll be back here. As of right now, we'll be back here next week. We will not be here for Valentine's Day, so make sure that you make plans with your significant other and do not try to blame us for your being busy on that night. I'm looking at you, Mark. So, yeah, awesome. Great. Everybody have a great night. Thank you all for joining us at the Trailhead. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
All right. Hello, Trailheads, and welcome to the Trailhead. Before the trails start today, we need to have a short safety meeting. Off-roading is an exhilarating but inherently risky sport. The insights and opinions that are shared by our hosts and any experts or guests on the podcast are intended to inform and inspire, not replace professional guidance. The Trailhead guests, partners, and any sponsors are not liable for any actions that you take based on what you hear. It is your responsibility to seek professional advice and make informed decisions, especially when attempting potentially dangerous activities. Always check current trail conditions and comply with local laws and regulations. Off-roading requires careful preparation and respect for safety, so ensure that you're well prepared before hitting the trails. And now that that's out of the way, buckle up and let the stories begin.
Rev it up, let it roar, feel the ground shake. Pedal down, dust flying, no time to waste. The trailhead's calling, engines fire, we're on a roll. This is where trails start and stories unfold. Under starlit skies where the wild things roam. Every trail a journey, every Jeep a home. Meet me at the trailhead, where the wild ones run, where the dust kicks high and the day's not done. With the road wide open and the dirt in our soul. This is where trails start and our stories unfold. When the trail gets tough, we crank it up. Dig down deep, yeah, we never stay stuck. Jeeps on the ridge, friends by our side. Off-road family, it's one hell of a ride. Rigs keep rolling, the days wearing thin. Gonna tell our stories on the trailhead again. Meet me at the trailhead, where the wild ones run, where the dust kicks high and the day's not done. With the road wide open and the dirt in our soul. This is where trails start and our stories unfold. Meet me at the trailhead, where we roam, where trails start and our stories unfold. Meet me at the trailhead, where the wild ones run, where the dust kicks high and the day's not done. With the road